Well, Officer Jose Sarino, Community Affairs Officer.
Good morning. I'll be brief. I won't take it talk as much as I will speak as much as you. I'll tell you that right now. Upcoming events, we have National Night Out Against Crime coming up on August 4th. That will be held between 6 and 9 p.m. at the corner of Buddy Memorial Park, Myrtle Avenue, and Park Lane South. We've been hosting it for a long time. We think it's a central location for every resident in the confines of the 102, and it's parking available. So we ask you to join us. This is a great event for us to.
What time?
From 6 to 9. We also have a Twitter account, and our Twitter account we try to be more informative to get information out there because it's summer out there and people are not really attending some of these meetings, and just still be involved to find out when things are happening. Get on our Twitters, NYPD 102 PCT. And one more thing, just to keep you guys updated with crime statistics. Year to date, the 102 precinct is down 10% in crime year to date. So we are doing pretty good. We won't jinx ourselves, but we'll keep it that way. And that's pretty much it for me.
On 85th Street and Jamaica Avenue, I see a lot of police presence there. Is there something going on, or is it just that that's what they're doing now? They're just putting more out on the street?
About a month ago, we had a shooting over there.
Oh, right, okay.
And we have, ever since then, we have had
okay, thanks.
officers there just for the presence and also omnipresence. So.
Okay, thank you.
There's, let's send you a report. We have some, notice you're saying crime is down 10% in the precinct. But I'm seeing year over year, we're getting a lot more complaints. Either noise complaints or groups of kids hanging out in the streets in the community. I've seen myself, things that are going on that's easy for me to spot, to see that it's something funny going on. And I can see it over and over again. But yet, we're saying crime is down. Now, is it down because it's not being reported, or is it down because they're actually being cleaned up? So I'm going to have some locations, I'm sorry, which are these chronic offenders which we worked on before in the past, these noise violations, which are really starting to become an issue again this year. Last year, we were better off last year, it wasn't as bad. Seems like this year we're coming back to that. To people just being rude and not caring, having parties to 1, 2, 3 in the morning.
That's not part of the crime statistics.
No, I know that, but just overall community of life issues throughout the community.
That is impossible for us to track down, to say community complaints when it comes down to quality of life, because if people don't report it.
Well, we have 311s, and there's some of them are saying, obviously we have the issue of when it's closed out and if someone really showed up and actions that are being taken. One part to that, I'm wondering if, can we go back to when we see these chronic offenders, and I know sometimes you say you're trying to visit them, but can we have the NYPD also send a letter to the homeowner, to the home, just saying, hey, by the way, within this quarter, we've had 5 complaints about your location.
We do that.
But we need to see something more, because this year there's definitely an uptick on noise complaints. And the other thing is, like I said, I'm noticing is the group of kids or young adults that are hanging out in the corners of Jamaica Avenue, now they're coming off the avenue into the sidewalks. It's grown. Last night alone, I was coming home from an event, 1 in the morning, see like 4 or 5 kids hanging out. And I saw something, and I'm not stupid. I know what the kids are doing. I can see it's broad daylight. I can see what's going on. Now the problem I have is, I still think the 102, we don't have enough police presence here. I think it's a big area for you to cover. You don't have enough. I think the city, and I know we have officers coming on board, and I believe 102 is going to get some. But there needs to be more of a street presence out here. It seems like they're getting the okay to do almost just go hang out wherever you want, because there's not enough force here to, to discipline, or to, even scare you away from doing what you're doing. So I'm just asking if any way the deputy inspector can really look at and see where we're patrolling. There's issues where homes throughout the community where, same thing, chronic people hanging out, smoking marijuana, drinking in front, and we've given these addresses, and all we're asking for is, can a patrol car every now and then change their route and pass through at home? Let them know, hey, we're watching. Let them know, we know what's going on. Without people in the community having to feel that, they're going to know I'm calling in about it, because I come out, I see it, and all of a sudden there's a cop car there. So they put two and two together, and now there may be another issue. You know, these are things, and I know, you know, this isn't the, I'm not trying to put anyone down or trying to say someone, you know, works on a bigger crime because, you know, that's gonna give them more stripes or give them the star that they're looking for. But for us here, quality of life, that's where it starts. And when the quality of life starts going down, that's when the bigger issues start coming back up. You know, so these are things that I think the deputy inspector really needs to start, you know, and if he's looking into, that's great, but sharing with us more what's really going on. Because if someone's gonna ask me my honest opinion and say, I see a year-over-year 10% increase of what I see, I'm gonna have to say no. You know, now again, I don't know how you do your numbers, I don't know how, you know, I'm not in the NYPD, is it honest? I'm sure it is, but from what I see and from what people in the community see, it actually seems like it's gotten a little worse. You know, so I think that's definitely something we need to work on, something that if the community is reaching out and speaking about specific locations, you know, I think we've come across as an organization and people in the community that we do care. We're not going to just, you know, cry for any little thing. This is going to be for something that's for us really serious and really want to get it taken care of. You know, we usually worry about around our schools, around our seniors, you know, things that are happening on the avenue. You know, but now it seems like, again, they're moving off the avenue, going to the darker sidewalks where they think they can hang out. So if you can pass that on to the deputy inspector and just let them know, from what I see and from the emails that I get from the community, we're seeing an uptick in more of these groups of people hanging out on the sidewalks. And that's just, you know, issues waiting to happen.
Well, just to let you know, our numbers are all published on the NYPD website. So whatever I'm reading now, you can see yourself. It's not something that we're making up.
Right, no.
And obviously, the numbers that we give you, for example, 10% year to date, we're talking about overall crime. So it's not just specific. If we keep it specific, we'll be specific. But like I said, the numbers are on the website. So they're going to reflect exactly what I'm looking for.
But those are the CompStat numbers, correct?
Correct.
The CompStat numbers are top 7 felonies, is it? It's not all of the crimes that are happening, right?
Overall crime?
Those are just the felony numbers, the top 7. That's not full crime. We never hear about those other numbers.
It's hard to really break it down because of the different bars. But if you were to ask me for,
Yeah, no, I think.
if you were to ask me for petty larceny year to date, which is available, down 27.7%, 22.7%.
Right, but it's a defined, it's not overall crime, it's just a defined list of crimes
Well,
that.
the 7 majors are the more important. You know, robbery, rape, burglary,
Thankfully,
homicides.
our community doesn't have to
Those
worry
are
too
those
much
are
about
top
those.
7. Those are the ones we should really, really concern about. You know, of
Right.
course, quality of life is always very important, and I agree with you. You would take care of the little ones, it's going to take care of the big ones, and I agree with you 1,000% with that. I'll bring that back to the deputy inspector, whatever you have available.
Yeah, no,
Please
definitely.
email it to me or email it to the inspector, CC, whatever you want to do. It's fine. We'll look into it and we'll get back to you.
Yes, okay. It really comes down to quality of life issue, and I know I brought it up 100 million times, but last night's time. Getting on my block, out, from early on, talking, railing, car, blasting music and everything like that. They're drinking on the sidewalk, they're smoking pot, marijuana, cannabis, whatever you want to call it, on the sidewalk. Phone call put through. This is the funny part about it, they get kind of smart. All of a sudden, the music stops. After the phone call got put through, the cops called my house back, and we're talking to them on the phone, and then the phone goes down and everything, and then it gets a little quieter, then they move the cars around. Now they're even saving spots on my block, they don't even live here. And they're putting garbage pails there to save spots for their cronies. They're going into a car across the street, going into the back, pulling stuff out, putting it in their pocket, and walking away. Brand new people, brand new kids. We never saw a cop car coming down while sitting out there on the stoop to try to get something on this beautiful night that you basically can't because of the stink. Okay, the smell is so bad that it's making me sick and my neighbor sick. She smells it 2 houses down from my house and it goes into our house. We hear, I can't believe that someone called the cops on a Friday night. Well, you got Scanish, you got what, well, what do you have? Our quality of life in Woodhaven stinks. And there's people that are not here today, that things have been happening. I'm not blaming you. I'm blaming the mayor, I'm blaming the commissioner, I'm blaming them all. All right? It's a tale of 2 cities here. We've got to stop this and we have to protect this. Woodhaven's going down the tubes. And if we don't do something now, it's going to get worse. The mob that was there last night was unbelievable.
Did you call that one?
Yes, yeah, I said I did. Yes,
So
we
you say you
called
called the
911.
police on it?
No, we called 311. who said, when it was explained, oh no, that's a 911, shot us to 911, and we personally got a phone call back from the police.
Police or dispatch?
What was it? We're not
She
sure.
didn't say, just a woman's voice, but she said, oh, you called the police, right? I said, yes, I did. She said, oh, can you explain to me what it was? So I told her. I told her, and she says, okay. I didn't hang up the phone for more than a minute, minute and a half, and all of a sudden I heard from over there. Stash the stuff and scatter, the cops are coming. So they were tipped off somehow.
They have a
And they're not the type that have scanners either.
It's getting to a point where it's really, really bad on the block, and it just doesn't stop, and none of my neighbors come out. And my other neighbors, regardless of whatever age you are, they are petrified to make the phone call. They don't want to do it, they're afraid of repercussions, and I've already said before, that one time a phone call was made to a certain house on my block, nothing to do with anything unless ASC was being called. And the person came out and says, if I find out who made that phone call, I will burn their house down. I'm done with it. Politicians, elected officials, everybody, you've got to get together. This is becoming a tale of two cities. The mayor is not doing anything to help us. He's taking he's tying your hands. We're reducing crime, we're reducing this, we're reducing this. Well, the next time someone's going to come up with a little tiny knife like this, they're going to know how to do it, and they're going to stab somebody and kill somebody. And I'm done. We need to do something, and we need to do it now. Not 10 weeks from now, 20 years from now, or whatever. It's got to stop. My block looks like a zoo.
And just to add to that, when we were sitting out there, as drunk as they were, one guy goes, yeah, I can't even apply for a pistol permit because I'm still on parole.
Okay? And no patrol car came. Just so you know.
Let me just,
No.
there's a few questions, let me just start from here, and then I'll come back around to the gentleman.
I just want to say that last couple of weeks, we've been having trouble with this one particular house with noise. On the night of July 3rd, it was from 5 o'clock in the morning. Last night it went to 12 o'clock. Called 311, called the precinct, was told by the precinct, one, there's nothing we can really do. We used to take away their speakers, we don't do that anymore.
Why not?
And last night I had a police officer told me I should do what he did and move out of Queens.
Oh my God.
Why can't they give
This
him a
is
summons?
getting ridiculous.
Why can't they take the stuff
I
away?
called the precinct so many times, I was threatened with arrest.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Twice.
These are,
One house.
these
Mother's
are,
Day and 4th of July.
these are issues
Precinct
like
does
that,
nothing.
you know, and
Nothing.
comments that are made like that, if you can bring them up and let us know, email us.
But I also
I told them to come, especially, so you should shut up.
Yeah.
Right, I also want to put something on record, that we have a couple of younger guys on my block, and I told this to the precinct, who said if this doesn't stop, they're gonna go take care of it themselves. So eventually, you're gonna have a problem at that house, which the precinct knows about, if there's a possible problem, because people can't take it anymore. 5 o'clock in the morning, 2 weeks ago, they were going until this one kid who lives there turns music up, turns it down, turns it up, turns it down. He does it on purpose.
Do you want to give me that address privately or give it to me now?
I'll give it to you privately.
Okay.
I think we definitely should. I mean, I took time out one weekend after a few complaints, went through the community. I think I got up to about 45 cars that were parked for sale. 45. It's 45 parking spots gone, probably for weeks. You know, so something has to give. You know, I truly believe these are the car dealerships from Woodhaven Boulevard and Atlantic Avenue. If you're in business, that's what you rent the lot for. If it doesn't fit on your lot, stop buying cars. If you're not selling cars, get out of business. You know, that's it. It's easy. It's an easy business plan. You buy cars to sell cars, not to store them on the street. You know, so as a community, we have to start logging this in. I mean, we have, even our community, we've gotten reports, you know, with very great detail between color of the car, type of car, and plates, which is what helps. You know, but we have to stay on top of this. You know, this is definitely, the thing is, you know, we want to welcome businesses in our community, but businesses are going to work with us and play by the rules. You know, if they want to play games, take it somewhere else. You know, we're not going to take that.
Yeah, not for nothing, with the noise complaints, they told to call 311, the precinct, block association. 4th of July went on for 15 hours. The cops finally came at 2 o'clock in the morning, didn't even have an event. July 5th, I spoke with Mike Miller. Went from 12 o'clock in the afternoon to 12 o'clock at night. Even with his help, I couldn't get a cop there.
The inspector said he sent somebody.
Yeah, okay. And I stepped in something on my end, but look,
I'm letting you know what he said.
They lower it when the cops come, and the second they leave, they make it louder again.
and then you're supposed to get these reports from 311. The cops came, they found nothing. Well, the cops, they took action to correct it. Once again, I stepped in something on my way in the door.
Why can't they just give them a summons? I would think that would maybe be.
One time or show up.
They're in the yards, they're in the streets.
That's all it's gonna take. One summons, one visit. And most of these people will get the message.
Yeah.
I think, you know, like, again, I think we're making like a full circle here with, last year it wasn't too bad.
Right.
We had a nice, decent summer. I'm not gonna say it was quiet, I'm not gonna say it was perfect. But now, this year, for some reason, you know, we're having the parties again at 3, 4, 5 in the morning. And, you know, the one thing with the response from the NYPD is, you know, if something else that's going on that's more of a high priority, they're gonna have to respond to that before they come to that party. But we have to find something else then that's gonna help us with these homeowners or these renters. And that's also part of the problem, is that a big percentage in Woodhaven, the homes are, you know, they're rented out. These aren't homeowners that are living there. So we have to get these homeowners that still own these properties to understand, look, the people you're renting to, these are the issues we're having with them. And this needs to be addressed. You know, and I think these homeowners will take it a little more seriously. And I know, like you said, you do go, and I remember you take certain days, you knock on the door, you know, and if letters are sent to let them know, hey, this is what's going on in your on your property on these days. You're taking a risk of things happening. You know, people have to take responsibility, whether they're a homeowner or, you know, or a renter in their community. They have to be part of their community, and they have to understand, we all like to party, enjoy our backyards, but we have to do it in a respectable way. So,
I spoke, I'm sorry, 1 second. I spoke with your partner Martinez over 2 weeks ago. He said he was gonna visit that particular place. Can I ask, has it been on?
I don't know which location, I was out for 2
The
weeks.
one I just gave you a little while ago.
so we'll look in, Officer Severino has
You
the
know,
address.
myself, I could check it out and check what, you know.
So in other words, that hasn't been on yet.
I can't answer that, like I said, I don't.
We'll follow up with them, we have the address, and we'll look at it.
Thank you,
Any other? Jan?
Okay, just with everything, because I know everybody's very upset with quality of life issues and everything that's going on here. The one good thing I will say, there is presence on Jamaica Avenue of the police list. When I was coming from church, 2 very nice young officers were there. I went up to them and thanked them for being there. I think they were shocked that somebody said something to them. But at least we know they're there. We're not blaming you. This is the system. It starts with the mayor. It starts with the commissioner. I'm a graduate of the Citizens Police Academy. There's quite a few of us in here. And one of the things is, if you see something, say something. I'm telling all of you, if you see something, say something, and then send it to them. Send it to all of us at Orba. Because it's the only way as a community that we're going to be able to stick together. So we have 2 different areas working to help them and to try to combat what's going on in this neighborhood. That's it.
Anyone else have?
Yeah.
any-
I just want to mention one thing. And I, you know, you and I have spoken about this in the past. I spoke to the deputy inspector about this when he first came here. And I really see nothing wrong about it, whenever I see it anyway. Jamaica Avenue. It's a very, very hazardous place to be. Cars and trucks constantly double parked. You can't get through. There's only 1 lane each way moving. If there's somebody double parked making a delivery for over an hour at times, or people, they just double park and go shopping in the stores. You have to go out into opposing traffic to get around them. I mean, I'm surprised there aren't more accidents there. And I've seen patrol cars just go around them and keep going. They don't even try to move them along. They really have to tell them, you know, move them. We can't have double parking there, there's no room for it.
All right, so, again, I think I'll put the double park issue as far as the reporting, the information we have, I'll send it to you, and we can start working on it, and, you know, hopefully we'll start having some kind of updates, you know, and next month or the following month, we'll share anything that we can close out on, or something that we feel makes some kind of progress on. But again, I think it's very important that we share everything that we see. I mean, I know it seems like it's a pain, constant, call 311, then call the priest, and then maybe reach out to an elected official, or reach out to us, but that's really the only way to get something done. Sitting at home and not doing anything, that's just gonna be, you know, have fun, have free reign of the community, and
you know, and I know it
Well,
becomes.
like the young lady said before, most people are scared from retaliation.
And that's where we're here for. You know, I have no problem calling through, I actually have no problem even talking to someone face to face and saying, listen, we had enough.
I've had bricks going through my front window because of.
And that's what we don't want. That's why we rather, and we rather have it just email us, talk to us, and have us say, because we're doing it as an organization, you know, and we take on the responsibility of saying, we'll speak for the community when needed. You know, if someone feels threatened, or they feel like it's a direct neighbor next door, that's definitely something you should come to us, because we don't want that issue to escalate. You know, something that could just be, you know, taken care of with a conversation with Officer Serino. If you step into someone's face, now it's a fight. Now someone gets arrested, you know, someone needs to get arrested for assault and this and that. You know, let's try and continue to go doing the right way of doing things. Usually we're always going to, it worked 2 years ago. You know, we had a decent summer last year.
It's
So it
it,
worked.
last year was great.
Right,
You know,
and I think we
that's-
got comfortable and we enjoyed it, and, you know, they come back, they like roaches.
Yeah, really.
You gotta make sure you step on them really hard.
Is there any
But,
way, I'm sorry, when a patrol car is driving around, say on the weekend, and they're not on a call, they go up and down the streets, they hear something going on, is there any reason why they can't pull over, go back there and say, listen, this is against the law, you cannot have music like this, blah, blah, blah?
Most police officers do that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't believe that. Don't believe it.
You say that, people need to understand, I can only answer for myself.
Right.
Okay? I can't answer for any other 24,000 police officers on the street every day. Okay?
There aren't that many.
I can't answer for every one of them. If that was me driving around, maybe that's why I'm wearing the blue shirt, not just the average guy. If that was me driving around, I would do that. But you don't have 24,000 guys in this blue shirt. That is the truth. But I will tell you right now, most police officers that I've worked with, hand in hand, would do that. I don't know what the other priorities are. I don't know if they have to go to job A or job B, but we do that. We do stop, we make summonses, stop the vehicle, go back, write a parker. If you have to write a criminal court summons, you do that. You have to. It's part of our daily duties.
and they start acting up again. So that's when we have to start complaining. It's a vicious cycle that we have to stay on top of. So we'll take one last question. And then
Okay. I think it would be a very good idea to have the captain come and answer questions, because from what I've heard, we have a lot of serious problems that have been going on for a long time. They're not being addressed. We should find out why.
Well, the deputy inspector has been to 2 meetings, I believe, right, since he come to our precinct. I mean,
No, I mean, I'm
so,
talking about now.
right, I understand it, but, you know, they're being addressed, and issues that come up, sometimes we have to readdress them.
No,
You know,
but from
but-
what I understand, they're not being addressed, and they've been going on for ages.
All right, so we'll offer another invitation to the deputy inspector.
You can also come to a community council meeting as well.
Right, and the community council meetings go on there.
Unfortunately, the deputy inspector couldn't make it this morning.
Yeah.
But you can attend a community council meeting. It's held every month at the Richmond Hill Library, except for July and August, so we missed it.
Okay, but I think it'd be.
But these
better
are
if
issues that
we-
if you feel that are not being addressed in this meeting, you can also come to a community council meeting and you can speak. It's as freely as you are here
Yeah.
to the deputy inspector, the commanding officer of the precinct.
Since there's no meetings in July and August, perhaps.
Well,
We'll
perhaps,
see. We'll-
but I can't.
All I can promise you is this. No, yeah, all I can promise you is this, we'll send him an invitation. If he's available on that day and time, I'm more than sure he'll make himself
And
available.
if it's possible, have a special meeting, we can come to a special meeting, we can have it done. If you want to have a special meeting the next 2 weeks, we'll do that. We're often available at any time.
Which we have done before in the
We have
past.
done in the past.
But, and on that note, Jose, it was very brief, right? You know, thank you for-
It is what it is.
That was a quick one. Thank you so much.